Haitian Revolution, and who is this Toussaint Louverture? But before we can answer that question, we need to discuss the history around it.
Under the French control, Hispaniola, which is modern-day Haiti, became one of the richest colonies in the world. In Hispaniola, Saint-Domingue supplied 40% of Europe's sugar and 60% of Europe's coffee with the help of the slaves. A young man named Toussaint Louverture, who was once a slave, used his intellect to gain his own independence. Later, he helped the slaves gain freedom and also became of the strongest leaders to create a nation full of free people. During the turn of the 19th century, Toussaint should only be remembered for being a strong military commander. However, he should also be remembered for being a liberator of slaves and ruler of Saint-Domingue.
Breaking news.
Toussaint emerged as a leader in 1789 when fights broke out about the denial to dismiss slavery. As the ruler of Saint-Domingue, Toussaint created a constitution that declared the constitution nominate citizens Toussaint Louverture, chief general of the army of Saint-Domingue, and he is entrusted the direction thereof for the remainder of his glorious life. This was said in Document C. By him creating a constitution, he was able to prove his leadership, which is why he was given the responsibility of being the forever ruler. Because Toussaint was entrusted with being chief general of Saint-Domingue, it is clear that he was a well-respected man. A sophisticated civilization was established with the evolution of the people through Toussaint's role of his establishing the identification process that all people would be a part of in Document D. The addition of something as smart as an identification system created unity in a community and trust toward the government in the way that shows potential evolution. Aside from his leadership potential, the fact that he created a constitution that all the people would serve under and evolved the society that they all lived in foreshadows how the people followed Louverture's decision to fight against the French and revolt.
Louverture was in large part an abolitionist and would not stand to see Haitians enslaved. Despite the fact that he had slaves of his own, in between 1795 and 1799, a new French government emerged. Toussaint wrote a letter to the new government in fear that they would attempt to bring slavery back to their land. He peacefully, but firmly, relayed the message that the men and women that populate Saint-Domingue have experienced freedom and would not take kindly to it being stripped from them, and they would fight for their freedom if messed with. This was said in Document B. His speaking on the behalf of the people in a manner that demonstrates their desire to be free illustrates his role as the liberator of slaves. The significance of him stating that him and the people would fight and die for their freedom is similar to Patrick Henry saying, "Give me liberty or give me death." In addition, during 1801, Napoleon and the French attempted to invade Toussaint's land and the people. Toussaint and his generals ordered that everyone was to burn the structures and retreat to the mountains so that when Napoleon arrived, they were gone and the land was in ruins. This was said in Document F. This decision symbolized how important it was for the people to be free rather than to fight for something
This indicated that Toussaint was such a great military leader that he could decipher when a battle was necessary and when it needed to be put first by the people. To back up to Toussaint's military power, he had certain men step out of their ranks and order mutineer regiments to shoot their brains out. He also ordered Moise, his nephew, to be arrested, and then he confined in
Fort de Pox.
Document E. The significance of Toussaint executing his nephew is that he shows that he needs to protect the people and act as a devoted commander. Is set aside from his family and emotional connections that he may have to defend the people that he fought for. To add to his strength, in 1792, listen. As a military commander, Toussaint gains a reputation for running an orderly camp for training his men in both guerrilla tactics and the European shoulder of the shoulder style of war. Yeah. Document A. Also, in 1798, Toussaint defeats the British in Document A. This victory is a clear depiction of Toussaint's potential of being influential and an tactful leader, which explains why Saint-Domingue citizens were able to willingly accept Toussaint as their ruler. However, not all were in agreement with him, for his nephew opposed to him and his rulings, thus leading to him.
This has been Haitian Revolution News. Peace.
We're going on a mission.